Hello and welcome. I see you and you. Yeah, I see you. And you know something? I think you're pretty darn swell. Now that I've made you feel special, hopefully you'll stick around and listen to what I have to say. So as you saw in the title, today I am asking the question, what is Battlefront? What is Star Wars Battlefront? What better time to talk about it than in a bit of a Star Wars drought when there's not much else going on? Maybe I'm trying to fill the Star Wars void by picking up Battlefront again. But I think just in general, to me, Battlefront is a very defining game to me. If you came here looking for a review of Battlefront, the Battlefront games, you're definitely not going to get that here because I am a blind, hopeless fanboy for these games. I will forever buy every single one of them, even if they're bad, just to see how bad they are, just to experience it for myself, because the original games meant so much to me growing up. They were a big part of why I like Star Wars so much today, why I'm such a casual but big fan of Star Wars as a franchise. I used to have the VHS tapes of the original movies on repeat. Then it was the DVDs of the prequels on repeat growing up. And always a big component of that, always something you kind of count on and really get sucked into, were the original Battlefront games. To me, those were just the most fun. They really grabbed my attention, really captured my imagination. I played those games for hours. And so, I mean, we are asking the question today, what is Battlefront? Of course, it's going to mean different things to different people, but it's always funny. Everyone I talk to who has ever played Battlefront as a kid, who maybe grew up with it, they always love Battlefront. There's always like a really fond place in their heart for the games. I think with the recent ones, the EA remakes, the reboot, those haven't been as well received. Although, maybe as the kids who played those grow up, maybe those will be, classic games 10 years from now to those kids. And, Battlefront means something different to them. But I've played all four of the main games, starting with the original Battlefront. And if you don't know what Battlefront is, it's a shooter video game. It's a shooter video game with a Star Wars setting. You play with different classes or player loadouts. You capture areas on a game map. The different game maps are modeled after Star Wars planets. And, depending on the game mode, you have different objectives. But the core gameplay is shooting the other team, racking up kills. And I'd really be interested to hear from anyone watching this video. What does Battlefront mean to you? Have you played the games? Are you a big fan of Star Wars? Are you a big fan of the Battlefront games? Maybe you're not such a big fan in recent years of Star Wars. Maybe those original games hold a special place in your heart. The new games you don't like so much. Or maybe you like all of it. I just kind of would be interested to hear what people think. Feel free to leave a comment. Would be much appreciated, and I am curious. And with that, let's get started. Let's get into the video here. There's some stuff I want to talk about, and then I want to get to some gameplay. Now, recently, I saw that 19 million people got Star Wars Battlefront II during the Epic Game Store free period. And that's on PC, I believe. And I know it was free. You can't beat free. But, a lot of popular games would love to have those kinds of numbers. And I think it just speaks to how popular these games are. I do think that flagship Star Wars games do have the potential to be as popular as any game out there, especially if they ride the momentum of a new movie release where it kind of grabs everybody's attention. But as a fan of Battlefront, as someone who wants to see these games continue, I was really encouraged to see that 19 million number. That did make me happy. And I hope that it adds pressure to make more games. The new games haven't been perfect, but I want to see more. I want to play more. I want to get new Battlefront. I remember playing the original 2004 Battlefront. That's an all-time childhood classic for me. I have happy memories of swapping turns, playing at my friend's house, in the hot seat, switching out, just having an absolute blast. If you played, do you guys remember the nearly indestructible heroes from that game? And the 2005 Battlefront II is one of my favorite games ever, probably one of my most played games ever. I would just sit for hours pouring my time into that game after school. I did get really good at that game. I played online a lot. It'll always hold, once again, a very special place in my mind because of how much time I spent there. That was kind of the first game, the first online experience where I was playing it enough, meeting people, and seeing those same people returning. It was a lot of fun. And, you know, the campaign for that game was simple, but it was good. You know, I was actually surprised to later learn about how much the apparent consensus online is that people really like that campaign. And then you cut to 2015, and I was excited for DICE reviving Battlefront. You know, I felt heard, felt happy that they were bringing back the franchise that was a big part of my childhood, big part of a lot of people's childhood. I don't really think anything could have lived up to the nostalgia, especially for someone like me, but when that game launched, it was definitely underwhelming. I'm certainly not hating on that game, though. I did have a lot of fun with it. By the end, I do think it had a pretty good game with a lot of content. It did kind of lock things behind paywalls for the DLC, but if you kind of look at the final game with the DLC, it was a good amount of content. I have the feeling that I already kind of look back on that game with nostalgia, even though it was just a few years ago, not, 10 years ago. You're left with Battlefront II 2017, a game from like 3-4 years ago with graphics that looked like it could have come out yesterday. But unfortunately, that game kind of came out in a time in my life where I was going through a lot of transitions into, adulthood and things that suck away your time. As you gain those extra responsibilities, you don't have as much time as you would like to sink into video games anymore. I have played the multiplayer some for Battlefront 2, but I've never played the campaign. It's always something that I've wanted to do. I feel like I have the time now. I want to play the campaign. I want to experience the story. And hopefully, there's some people here who either haven't seen the campaign, want to come along for the ride too, or have seen it, but, they're interested in watching it again. But the bottom line is basically I just want you guys to come along with me, experience this Star Wars story, this gameplay with me, and I think we're going to have some fun. Hopefully I've gotten you a little excited about Battlefront, put you in the right headspace to want to see it, kind of talked about my background with these games. I'm certainly not, I certainly never got good at the Battlefront 2 multiplayer, but I'm not bad. Right there hovering in the middle of the online scoreboard. Maybe this is your first time with the Battlefront 2 campaign. That's great. Or maybe you've already played through it. That's also great. Just relax, lean back, have some fun, maybe grab a snack or a beverage of your choosing. And whether you're a fan in recent times of Star Wars or these games or not, I hope that this game, this franchise has given you some fun and that I can provide you with some entertainment, because this game franchise has certainly done that for me. Alright, so I am kind of excited to play the campaign here. I know very little about the story. Hasn't been spoiled to me somehow. We are gonna get through this loading screen and see what there is to see. Are the red eyes on the helmet a callback to, oh, here we go. Here we go. It's like a movie. Ah, the pan down. Wow, that's pretty.
Captain, she's highly trained. Deception, infiltration,
Is it Iden Versio? Nah.
Special
Nah, it's
forces.
Iden. Iden Versio. Iden Versio. Iden Versio. What's going on here?
Iden Versio. Inferno Squad.
He's so smug.
Commander Versio. You must be important.
I guess she is.
Look at me.
Ooh, she didn't look.
So let's talk facts. That's what I'm here for. You have the activation code. I've got the ability to help you out. Just give me the code.
This is very movie-like.
You know we can really use someone like you. Just help me and I'll help you. It's that easy. I'm gonna get what I want eventually. My best technicians are slicing into your droid right now.
Ooh, she likes your droid.
Take on my offer. All I want is the code.
That's how we know she's a good person, because she likes her droid.
The Empire's time has come. You don't have to go down with it.
You're right.
This takes place
The
right...
Empire's time has come.
This takes place right after... episode 6? I forget when this... I forget when this is.
VZ 626. VZ 626.
What have we here? An ID-10 tactical droid. Your wing or advanced in the ID-9. Slicing into you is not going to be easy.
Can I control it? I can!
Wish I could, but we don't have the droid's access code.
It's 9 nub. 9 nub?
The captain's working on that in the detention center.
Look at those facial details.
The only way to access this droid's data is to pry the memory core out of its shell.
Analysis shows this ID-10 has been modified with
This is a pretty game.
Which can't do anything if the droid is deactivated.
Alright,
Until it hears the access code,
I'm gonna shock
this
him.
ID-10 can't do a thing.
How do I do it?
Please, just let me work in peace.
What?
understood. I shall remain
Ah, press...
finished to face it.
I figured it out. I did it.
It appears the ID-10 has been remotely activated.
Yep.
Droid, execute the plan. Download the ship schematics from
It's a gonk droid. What's going on in this room? Let's look around. I recognize
Send reinforcements
those droids. I don't exactly know from where, though. It's a protocol droid, silver.
saying that I don't like you, not one bit.
Ah,
If I had my legs, I would.
so here's something to do.
I don't know what I do.
Do it. Ah, I have to. Apparently, that was a career milestone. Putting the thing in the thing of that box. All right. Another thing in a thing.
Droid, access the security systems. Find the schematics.
What is this? The bridge? What? What am I supposed to be doing? Press space to continue. Okay. Do this one. I see you. It's me. What? Were those just little...
Use the ventilation system to reach me.
Interesting. What's over here, though? See, this is what I thought it was like pointing me towards in the beginning.
Why do I bother?
This is just different. They're all just shock. Oh my gosh. I kind of regret doing that. That wasn't very nice. Use the ventilation shaft. They've escaped into the ventilation.
They've gone up the ventilation shaft.
Aha! Put the thing in the thing. In the ventilation.
You worry too much. Do I? You know who's in our cell phone, right? Some big shot Imperial. Special forces. Exactly.
That's me! They're talking about. Oh my god, was that supposed to happen? I fooled them. Still incognito. Quick! Ah! Put the thing in the thing. Why not just stay in the ventilation shaft? It was safe there. It was warm there. It was blue there. Nice,
Thanks. We need any
nice,
information that's
clean, sleek, white hallway here. The detection meter shows the rebels' growing awareness of your presence. When it flashes, they enter full alert. So, I understand.
Hey, how's that decryption coming along?
I guess I'm gonna shock this guy. And this guy over here doesn't notice at all. Gonna... Oh, okay. I still don't really know how the shock works, but nobody seems to notice that I did that to that guy. Interact. Aha, there is a wall between me and there. I'm a droid. Oh. Good thing we learned about the detection meter, so I knew because it didn't turn red. We're in the clear. We are in the clear. So, ooh. Alrighty. Hey, ooh. How do I get my shock back? I think I kind of blew my shock ability a little too soon there. Oh my god. Up!
Outside my cell.
Quick! Before they notice! Put the thing in the thing! Boy, I sure hope nobody finds, the guy I shocked. Hey, what happened to Tim? I don't know. He was at his console, he fell over. I didn't say anything, so I was like, Tim, you're always napping. Ooh, we made it. Alright, once again, thing in the thing. Not a huge fan of... Oh, I got my shock back. Not a huge fan of this gameplay. Just literally going from thing to thing, putting my thing in the thing. That's kind of cool. Oh my god. Do I have more hallways to go down and put things into things on?
We'll need to deactivate it from one of their terminals.
One of the terminals.
Contact me when it's
Aha!
done.
I'll just float up. Oh, how high can I go? Oh, alright, that's how high I can go. Alright, let's go this way. Don't look behind. Oh, don't look behind you. Don't look in front of you. Oh, jeez. Oh. Stealthed. I don't think that could have been done in a more graceful way. Wait, what? Oh my god, where'd it go? As soon as I... Okay, alright. Convenient that it's on this side. So that she can't see me.
If you're done, regroup with me. It's time.
Why does she sound so, like, excited? Or, like, maybe aroused? Regroup with me. It's time. Okay, Iden. Maybe that's why you like your droid so much. You regroup with him after missions. Quick! Aha! We did it. She was none the wiser. Aha! Back to the ventilation. Should have known. Thing in the thing. Is it another hallway to go through with blue fog? Where's the electricity trap? There, blue fog.
You're close.
Wow, she really is turned on. I can hear you. Alright, let's go. Ooh, movie cutscene.
Right on time. Let's go.
Why was that a mission? Why did they have me play that?
Loud and clear, Commander Versio.
Alright, so now
I'm moving to
I
the
get to
communications
play
center.
as Iden.
Once I've located
Her
and
armor
destroyed
is
the
cool.
stolen Imperial message, I will signal for extraction.
Why didn't it just have the droid come in, break my handcuffs, start me here?
You're locked up until after Endor.
Oh, do I get to put the thing in the thing?
We'll figure out what to do with you. Until then, just sit down and be quiet.
Oh, alright, well, you're just gonna have to stay tuned to find out what happens on the next time when we actually get to play as Iden Versio and kick the campaign into high gear. Hope you enjoyed the video, and hey, if you made it this far, you might as well give it a like, go ahead and subscribe, and I am going to be putting out the next video really soon. I don't know exactly when, but it is coming soon. And God, you know, while I was listening, I sound really, really negative as I play it, but I think I was just kind of more surprised that we were playing as the droid instead of as Iden, the character. So I was just kind of like, what is this? What's going on? But you know, I mean, it was a fun time. I think the stealth was actually kind of cool, but it did get a little bit repetitive. I definitely hope that this gave you at least a smile at some point, and yeah, I hope you had a little bit of fun, and there is more to come. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great rest of your day. Bye.